reopening up the detention centers on the border. This makes progressives unhappy, and it makes libertarians unhappy. We don't like that either. And AOC has been open about this is BS. You know what? When it was Trump, it was kids in a cage.
Yep.
But now that it's Biden,
still the cage if you put a bow on it, man.
But we put a bow on the cage. So clearly it's not a cage anymore. I mean, this part obviously personally bothers me, right? Obviously this bothers me. Is this a hill that progressives and libertarians can jump on together to die on, or is this not worth it and other things are more important?
Well, I would like to think we could do multiple things at once, but this is still incredibly important and worth doing right now. And I say, hey, jump on as a team. Let's storm this hill at the same time. Before I ran for my first foray into politics in 2018, I was protesting these, we call them basically immigrant camps. In 2018, I had my sign up. I was in Norfolk. I was in marching. And if it was worth marching then, it's worth marching in 2021 just because the presidency changed. The actions are the same.
Yes, I agree completely. And that's the part that bothers me, because if you're Obama and you put kids in cages, you knew that was fine. You were okay with it. But Biden talked, and the Biden team talked about how bad it was. So while I'm not happy that Obama did it or that Trump did it, I'm more unhappy with Biden because he talked about how bad it was. Right?
Trump, at least they said that that's something they wanted to do, and they attempted to defend it.
Absolutely.
Even when he was basically raked through the coals, and that was the only time it seemed like he might come close to apologizing for something that he'd done, he still ended up coming back around and saying that, hey, it's a program that we wanted to do.
Yes.
Biden would be saying that Biden, and basically I would probably admit any other Democrat that would have won, assuming that they keep coming up with this program, is that, hey, this is something that we want to end back in the time in order to get votes like mine. Now that I'm no longer needed, then what are they going to do? And just keep the ball rolling?